Wait. Wait. Okay, yes, good boy. Good boy. He's a good boy.
Aspen. Sit. Yes, good boy. Good.
So for spotting, you are going to want to have your dog in a harness with the leash on the back clip. And you are going to use spotting to help your dog if they're going onto an elevated EF. So you're going to want to have a nice grip on the leash. You can wrap your thumb through here and then hold it here so that you can easily make it shorter and longer. You don't want it to be flailing around either so that it doesn't get caught in your dog's legs or anything. So I like to have this hand here holding this bit, and then with this I can, go up and down. When you are spotting your dog, come here, Aspen. So he's a little bit of a wiggle worm right now, so I'll put some kibble on the ground. You want to hold the leash right above the clip. You want to hold it straight up. You don't want it too forward or back so that you're not pulling the dog forward or pulling them back. When you are just spotting, you can leave a little bit of slack so that there's a little bit of slack in the leash so that if your dog does happen to slip or lose their footing, you have that ability to just pull right up and help them. This kind of just helps stabilize your dog, helps keep them confident. And again, if they were to have some sort of issue, you are right there spotting them and you are able to switch into supporting them. So this is good whenever they are going on any sort of elevated EF, no matter how tall or short it is. Hold it straight up, make sure it's secure. Don't want to have all the leash in one hand just looped around so that you have control of the leash as well. You can adjust how far you want it, but I like to be a little bit closer to the harness so that I do have that, control and that I can pull up right away if needed. So that is spotting. So I have my leash in the supporting, I have the leash in the supporting position, ready to help if needed. I'm going to get up onto the slightly elevated EF. It is, Aspen, come here. It is shorter than his elbow height. I hope you can see that. It's actually just right at his stopper pad. So it's a good height for him since he's a young puppy. So I am going to use supporting and spotting to help him get on and off of the EF. Okay. Aspen, up. So I am supporting him right now. Up, 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 up. Yes, good boy. Sit. And now I am just spotting him, leaving a little slack in the leash. Good boy. And when he gets off, I'm going to switch to supporting him, where I will be lifting up and actually taking some of the weight off of his front end so that it's easier. If this were a higher EF, it would be better on his joints and whatnot. And it's just a good practice. So I'm gonna lift up, straight up. Aspen, off. Yes. And I just used that to apply straight up pressure. And that was how you use both supporting and spotting together for getting on and off an EF. Good boy. So here's the slightly elevated target. It is lower than his elbows. Aspen, touch. Yes. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Yes, good boy. Touch. Yes, 1, 2, 3. Good boy. Okay. Good boy. Okay. Aspen, here. Yes. Come on. Good boy. Yes. Good boy. Okay, so here we have an EF that we will be using for go under. I'm gonna have him stand in front of it. The requirements for this one is that it can be no higher than the withers, which when he was standing was about here. So it is lower, so it meets that requirement. And it is wider than his chest, so it meets that requirement as well. So let's have you go around here, Bubs. Okay. Aspen, go under. Yes, good boy. And then we'll have you go the other way too if you want. Here. Aspen. Yes. We have an EF that is spaced just slightly wider than chest width apart. For this one, it can be 1 chest width to 1.5. So this meets the requirements there. Through. Yes. Through. Yes. We're gonna do a trick, and it's going to be hand targeting. Aspen, boop. Yes. Aspen, boop. Yes. Good boy. Aspen, boop. Yes. Aspen, boop. Yes. Good boy. Aspen, boop. Yes. Spin. Yes. Spin. Yes. Aspen, touch. 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 Yes. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Off. Good boy.